Hi everyone. Today I'm here to talk to you about veganism and the benefits of living a vegan lifestyle. So, if you knew of a way to extend your life, give yourself more energy, improve your mood, and reduce the impact of harming the environment, would you follow it? So, there was a research study done at Loma Linda University, and it showed a progressive weight increase from a total vegan diet towards a non vegan diet. And so the study showed that a 55-year-old male and female vegan weigh around 30 pounds less than a non vegan of a similar height. So that's a pretty big weight difference. So, according to the Vegan Society, which is a pretty well known vegan website, um, they state veganism as a way of living which seeks to exclude all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purpose. So, veganism may seem kind of like it's an up and coming trend these days, but it's actually been around for quite a while. The earliest advocates for veganism was actually in 500 BCE when Greek philosopher Pythagoras, the same man who actually invented the Pythagorean theorem, promoted and followed what is now considered a vegetarian diet. And Siddhartha Gautama, he's better known as Buddha. He also would speak of a vegetarian and vegan diet to his followers. So it's kind of been around for a little while. So since now we've touched base on the history, let's get into the benefits. So there are a lot of health benefits to this lifestyle, but there are also a lot of environmental benefits to this lifestyle. So benefits of the lifestyle include a smaller economic footprint. The production of animal products and foods contribute to global warming with greenhouse gas emissions, and meat actually has the highest CO2 emissions from food eaten. And plant based foods actually cost up to 50% less than animal based systems. So, I actually have a chart right here that I found online, and it's a picture of a burger. And so it breaks it down by how much water it takes to create the food we eat. So, it breaks down to the patty, to the lettuce, to the tomato, to the cheese. And so, to create the bun, it actually is 11 gallons of water. For the lettuce and the tomato, it's significantly less. It's actually for the lettuce, it's 1.5 gallons. And for the tomato, it's 3 gallons. But once we get to the cheese, which is part of the dairy industry, it's actually 56 gallons of water. And then once we get to the meat patty, it's actually 616 gallons of water. Now that's definitely a lot. So I'll show you that. So a common question that a lot of vegans definitely get is, what do you even eat? Or where do you get protein? How could you give up cheese? So since veganism is a plant-based diet, many individuals think that it's nearly impossible to get enough protein and enough calcium, but it's definitely wrong. So a lot of vegans substitute with meatless substitutes actually, for protein, or they use nuts, they use beans, they use tofu, which is actually made out of soybeans, but I guess if you don't want all those beans, you could eat tofu too. But any meatless substitute will still have no artery clogging cholesterol and will contain the same amount of protein, but with half the fat of regular meat products. So Beyond Beef is actually a pretty well-known company. And they make a lot of meatless substitutes, and they say they have up to 25 grams of protein per serving. And it can be found at most grocery stores, honestly. A lot of them are in the freezer section, some are in the refrigerated section, but there's also a lot of plant-based milks out there. There are almond milks, cashew milks, mixed nut milks, they have coconut milks, and those have about the same calcium as regular dairy milk. So vegans are not really scared of not getting enough protein or not enough calcium. But there are also a lot of at-home delivery services to help you transition if you chose to do so. There's one that's pretty well known. It's Purple Carrot. They send you prepackaged food, actually ingredients, so that you can make your own food. But they only send you a specific amount, just so there's no food waste. So they send it, it's all vegan, no food waste. They also send it in completely recyclable packages. I guess that really follows along with the vegan lifestyle, trying to save the environment and save the animals. So since I've kind of introduced you to the history of veganism and its health benefits, as well as some of the products that you could even use to transition to the lifestyle, I'll leave you with this one little fact. So in the past 5 minutes, 12 people have actually passed away from heart disease and cancer, which could have been prevented possibly by a vegan lifestyle.